BookTube, it's Missy, and today I'm here to share with you guys a book haul, July book haul. This is part one because I did buy a couple books during the Prime Day deal, and I would like to visit Book Off sometime this month, so there will be another video later. But in the meantime, I do have a nice collection here. I also want to share with you a couple non-book items. Before I get started, I'm wearing the shirt. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? Orca. I like it. It's very cute. And I am using the pillowcase like I said I would. It's fabulous. It's not cotton. I mean, I'm sure it has cotton fibers in it, but it's so smooth and it stays nice and cool. And I don't know what this kind of material is, but I love it. And I love that the zipper's there. I need to buy more pillowcases with zippers because the pillow stays nicely in and it's perfect. And I only had one bad dream with the pillowcase so far. Just one. And it wasn't even that bad. So let's get on with the other stuff that I left. Okay, so if you guys have noticed that I've been wearing makeup recently, it's because I purchased some Jeffree Star items, which I'm super excited about. This is Abused, which is the navy blue lipstick that you saw me wearing a couple of days ago in my video. I've been dying for this lipstick. Right when it came out, I was like, ooh, I need this blue lipstick. I probably will never wear it, but I want it anyway. But it was always out of stock. And then Jeffree Star showed this on his channel in May, and it is his palette, his eyeshadow palette, and it's all cruelty-free and yada yada, and it's beautiful. And so this came out in May, and I really, really wanted it, but I wanted the lipstick as well. So I waited until they were both in stock before I purchased it. And so for the first time I used it, which was the other day, and you guys saw that that video, I used these three colors here to do my makeup, and then the next day I used these two colors here, and then today, which way am I going? Today I used these two colors here. So very fun. I absolutely love this palette. It's nice and smooth, very pigmented, and again, the lipstick is bomb. I don't know when I'll wear the lipstick. You can't wear it on a regular basis. Probably when I'm wearing like darker, blacker clothes and I want to look, you know, a little goth and a little fancy, I'll put the lipstick on. I did really like the fact that it dried matte. I've only ever worn makeup or lipstick that is slightly like sticky and wears off really fast, like when you're drinking or something, whereas this one stays on pretty well. So, fun times. Alright, next I want to share with you guys a snack. I purchased this in June when we went to Hawaii to eat on the plane, because you know they make you pay for food now. And I absolutely loved it. And the only place that sells this snack so far, this particular flavor, is Target. And so when I went today to get some stuff that we needed, I had to buy some more. So if you like pistachios and you like a little bit of heat because it has pepper in it, and cherries and the pomegranate flavor, pick this up. It's so delicious. It's like $4 at Target. And then lastly, the only other thing that I have that's not book related, Constantine with Keanu Reeves. I love this movie. It's paranormal. He is a demon hunter. It's amazing. I love it. You guys know how much I love Keanu Reeves since I named my son after him. So yes, I'm excited. It's only $4.99 on Amazon. So what a bargain, right? Right. All right. Now that that's over, you're all saying, we didn't care about the other stuff. Get to the books. So here's the books. First of all, I'm going to share with you guys all of my library graphic novels that I borrowed. The first two here is Afro Samurai by Takashi Okazaki. So we have Volume 1 and Volume 2. My husband absolutely loves this anime, and so he told me I had to read it, and when I looked on, you know, my library website, they had the first and second volume. I think that's all they have, so I will definitely be able to read the first two. I'm super excited. If he likes it, I will probably like it. The next one I borrowed is Bad Island by Doug Tenopple? Yeah. And that's what it looks like on the inside. I didn't share the Afro one, Afro Samurai. It's just black and white, like regular manga style. Ooh, this one actually has a little bit of blood in it. Alright, so that one looks fun. I don't know anything about it. What I did this time around was I just went to the library in person and just started grabbing ones off the shelf that did not have anything to do with superheroes. Next I have Freddie and Me. This is a coming-of-age Bohemian Rhapsody story by Mike Dawson. I love Queen, the band, and so I'm excited to read this. And it's in black and white. I like the illustrations. Alright, next we have here Zebrafish by Peter H. Reynolds. I know nothing about any of these. Remember that. I can't tell you what they're about. But the inside looks cute. She's got purple hair. Yay, purple hair and blue eyeshadow. Wow, she is rocking. Alright, next we have Refresh by Danica Novgorodoff, Benjamin Percy, and James Ponsoldt. I can't say those names at all. Alright, and that's what it looks like on the inside. And then lastly we have Ghostopolis by Doug Tenopple. Ooh, I have two from Doug Tenopple. And here's the drawings on that one. Alright, so you also saw Cardboard, which I'll be reading for the Booktubathon. So I'm not going to show it again because it's buried below the other books. Alright, so those were all of the library graphic novels. Next, I have 3 books from Thrift Books. I spoke to a subscriber months ago when I did my last thrift book haul or whatever, and we were talking about how they went from orange to green, and we thought it was for Earth Day, but it's way past Earth Day, so maybe they just changed their color, and now it's green, and it matches my hair. So yay! Alright, 2 of these are going to be ex-library books, which I was kind of like irritated about, but I did buy them like that because I've been looking for a certain book and they never ever have it in stock unless it's the library book, and so I just decided I would buy it and then maybe I could take off plastic. We will see. These are all very small books. Wow. Alright, so the first book I have here is Soft Spoken by Lucia Shepard. I added this to my list a while ago because I think it's about I know what the word is called. It is called Asylums. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. And we will see. It's got like some kind of like glue here. Maybe I can rip it off. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it in its plastic cover. Who knows? I don't really care. It's just going to sit on my shelf after I'm done reading it. But anyways, there's the first book. I'm excited to read it. This is an adult fiction. Like I said, I think it's scary. The second book I have here is also a hardcover, and I think this one is the second library book that I got. Too bad these bags don't have like a rippy. That's not even a word. Alright. Woo! It is not a library book. That's cool. I think it's the other one then. So I got Dearly Beloved by Leah Habel. This is the sequel to Dearly Departed, which I have not read yet, but I wanted to add it to my collection. It's a zombie book, and yeah, I wanted it, and it's been on my wish list, so I decided instead of paying full price on Amazon, I would just buy it at Thrift Books. Exciting! And the very last book here is, this has to be the other library one. This isn't a library one either. Yay! That's 2. Okay, so I only got 1 library edition, which is very exciting. Whew. All right, so this is Hollow Pike by James Dawson, Where Witchcraft Never Sleeps. It is in really good condition. It's got like a little bit of a tear thing here, but who cares? And yeah, I heard about this from Sarah Churchill's channel, I believe, forever ago, and I loved the cover, and it's about witches, and so I just put it on my wish list, and I finally just bought it from Thrift Books. So yay, I love this purple cover. It's gorgeous. It's so pretty. All right, so those were the 3 books from Thrift Books. Next, I have a graphic novel that I bought from Amazon. Yay! And that is The Mind Gap, Wish You Were Here. This is volume 2 by McCann and Esquijo. It's about a girl who's in a coma, and she knows she's in a coma, and she's trying to wake up or like get people to know that she's not dead in there, that she can hear and function and everything. I really, really like the illustrations. It's the same illustrator as Morning Glories, so I'm really excited to get to volume 2. And then I have here my pre-order. If you guys watch my Instagram, it's not watch, you guys see my Instagram, you'll know what this is. Ooh, so let's open it, open it, open it. And, yay! And it's The Merciless 2 by Daniel Vega. So there's no dust jacket. This is the actual book itself. It's not the same fabric as her first book, which is the pink one here. That one was more of a cloth bound feel, and this one is very smooth, very gold. I've never had a gold book. This is amazing. I love it. And yeah, I knew that there was going to be a number 2 at the end of the first book because it felt like it was a cliffhanger. And then I looked it up on Goodreads 2 years ago when I read the first book, and it said that there was a part 2, but then nothing ever happened. And now there is one. I'm so excited. Here is the inside. If you guys did not read the first one, ew, this one also has deckled edges. The first one is about some mean girls at school. Wow. Let's just put this down so I can show my face. Some mean girls at school take one of their old friends. Let me start over. So, there is a new girl in school. She meets a group of the popular crowd, and they decide to take her with them to exorcise one of their ex-friends. Does that make sense? Okay, they take her to this house that is being built, or is in like an area that has new houses, but they aren't sold yet. So yeah, it's abandoned, but it's new. It's not like it's a dilapidated house. And they are there to exorcise their friend because they believe that she is being possessed by the devil. And it was amazing. The torture scenes were super like graphic, and you felt like all sweaty while you're reading because you're like, oh my god, that must be so painful. And it was just the best. It was like the first YA horror that I read that I really enjoyed, that actually kind of scared me. So I'm so excited there is a part 2. Yay, Danielle Vega. I do own her other book, Burning, on my Kindle that I need to read still because NetGalley let me have it, and then I still haven't read it yet. But once I want to read more of her stuff because she is a really good writer. All right, and then lastly, I have my book outlet book haul. This was I needed more books kind of buying experience. What happened was I purchased a bookshelf for my son's room, and then I took all of my middle grade from all of my bookshelves, my 2 bookshelves, and I put it all in his room, thinking that the books that I owned would not fill up this 3-shelved bookshelf, but it did. It filled up every single space available. I could probably double stack it, but I don't want to in his room. So before I put together the bookshelves, I was like, oh, he's probably gonna need more books, and so I'm gonna go on Book Outlet and buy more middle grade books so I can add it onto his, onto his shelf. I didn't need to. And if you guys want, let me know down below if you want me to do a bookshelf tour of just middle grade, because like I said, I do have all of my middle grade in his room on that shelf, if you want to know. All right, so first things first is all of the paper. Woohoo! Okay, so the first thing in the box, wow, I didn't even get a receipt. Oh no, it's down at the bottom. Whew, that was weird. Okay, so the first thing in the box is The Sacred Lies of Minot Blythe by Stephanie Oakes. Erica from the Perks of Books. I never can remember how to say her channel name. I'm sorry, Erica. Anyways, she read and reviewed this book last month or the month before, and it's about a girl who used to live in a cult and she has no hands now. And that really intrigued me, and I've seen this around before, and she's the only person that I've heard review this book, so I don't know how well it is reviewed on BookTube, but I'm super excited to read it. It's quite long, and it's just a black book, but it's about 380 pages. Not too bad. I can't wait to read it, though. I think this is YA. All right, next is Nearly Found by L. Cossimano, and this is, where is it? Well, anyways, this is the second book. Oh, here we go, to Nearly Gone. I love that they stick pictures on the back of books now. Amazing. So I have this book. I haven't read it before, but you know me. I needed to buy the sequel anyway because I've never seen the sequel on Book Outlet before, and so I snatched it up. And it looks really good. Ooh, it's like plum colored. That was cool. Too bad the font isn't in that color. The font is huge, by the way. This should be a very fast read. Love it. All right, next I have here something that I really don't need, and that is the Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Reese Brennan, and Maureen Johnson. I love Maureen Johnson. Of course, I like Cassandra Clare. And I haven't read anything by Sarah Reese Brennan yet, I don't think. But I love Magnus Bane to death. And so, I needed to have this in my life. Look at that. Look, it's got a little M right here. I love it. So yeah, I'm going to slowly start collecting the Mortal Instrument books. But I wish that all of them came in that one pretty cover with the New York skyline. But I'm going to have to get these all in hardcover, which again I didn't really want because they're so big. But now that I have two in hardcover, I have to continue or it won't look right. And yeah, so yay, these are all novellas about Magnus, which everybody should have in their life. All right. The next book I have here is Enshadowed. This is the sequel to Nevermore, which I have over on my other shelf. Again, I haven't read this yet, but it's an Edgar Allan Poe-esque retelling kind of story. I don't know if it actually is a retelling, but it's got Poe elements in it. And I love Poe, so I'm going to like this. Nicole from A Girly Girl Bookworm read this trilogy and said it was really good, and so that's why I picked it up. So I can't wait to get the rest of them. Well, not rest. There's only one more. But the other one is a pre-order for me because since I got the first one in paperback, I have to wait for the third one to come in paperback. So, yes. All right, and then I got a middle grade book. Those other ones weren't middle grade. I got The Last of the Spirits by Chris Priestley. I do own Chris Priestley's short story collections. There's 3 of them. They are in my son's room, and they're like ghost short stories, which I'm super excited. And so yeah, I had to get another of one of his books, and it's really cute, and it's purple. I love it. And I don't know what this is about, but it's in London during the winter time. It says, the chains are not to bind me, they are to remind me. The word remind echoed round the graveyard, bouncing from tombstone to tombstone. Yay! Alright, and then I got The Golden Lily. This is the sequel to Bloodlines, which is the spin-off of Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. They had the second book, so I picked it up. I haven't picked up Bloodlines yet, but I do want to read it before the year is over. I'm waiting for Penelope to give me the green light on that book. Since we did finish up Vampire Academy last month or the month before, it's July. I think we finished it in May. So yeah, yay! I can't wait because I really did like the Alchemists. Alright, the next thing I got was The Ghosts of Tupelo Landing, which is the sequel to 3 Times Lucky, and that's a book that I bought at the library for $1, and I started reading it last year and it was really cute, but then I switched books for some reason and never picked it up. But this is the sequel, and you gotta have the sequel to all the books, because you just gotta. Oh look, and there's the third one. I might have to get that at some point in time too. But you know, ooh, this font is huge. My son didn't really like the first one, or at least he wasn't getting into it at the beginning, which made me sad because I want him to read it. Alright, and the last book I have here I bought because Richard Denny made me, and that is 7 Dead Pirates by Linda Bailey, a ghost story. I love ghost stories. I love middle grade. Ooh, it's like a coffee kind of color. Yeah, and like I said, Richard told me to buy it, so I bought it. He said it was really good, and I believe him. So there. I will then now show you all of the books. I put them all together. Oh my god. Alright, so these are all of the books that I have purchased so far this month. Yeah, Book Outlet will kill me. It will kill me. Now I'm going to have to put all of these books on the floor because they won't fit on my shelves. Alright, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this book haul / other haul of stuff that I liked to buy this month. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!